the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip-hop superstar and former Dipset member Jim Jones goes off on Cameron and Mase and sends them a strong warning, says them boys know not to play with him because he knows he's got situations with both of them where I guess they kind of had an altercation and Jim Jones got the best of Cameron or got the best of Mase. Now, as we all know, Cameron and Jim Jones, hey, they have officially just basically ended the Dipset. It's over with right now. Cameron went on this interview with 50 Cent, dissing Jim Jones. They were making jokes about how Jim wasn't loyal to Cameron during the 50 Cent Cameron beef. Jim Jones gave his explanation saying he wasn't about to let Cameron mess up his bag, mess up his chance to go on tour with G-Unit and 50 Cent. And then it just all going to hell. Then Cameron is starting to address all of that stuff. It's just back and forth and back and forth. These dudes were once friends. Jim Jones used to ride or die for Cameron. They was once boys, but now it looks like it's over with, at least for the time being. Now, me personally, I'm not a big fan of seeing these group members expose different group secrets, different friendship stories, stuff that happened in the past. Y'all was boys for a reason. Let's quit the games. Let's quit this back and forth stuff. I hate to see friends do this. I hate to see group members do this. Y'all was boys. Y'all supposed to keep the problems internal. Going public with it. Now we got to judge it in the public eye, and you got folks picking and choosing sides and all of this and that, and it's not healthy. It's a bad look. Anyway, let's take a look at this clip from Jim Jones as he gives a strong warning to Mase and Cameron. Let's tune in.
Way different than them and shit like that. I ain't here to put nobody business out there and none of that type of shit. I'm not that type of nigga. I ain't here to talk down on them niggas. I don't care. Them niggas know what I do. You heard? And they know what I've done. And they could dance around it all they want and shit like that, joking. But they know, nigga, if I get upset, it's gonna be a real problem. And I can tell you about times that I did get upset. And I can tell you about times that they don't want me to talk about. You heard? Both of them. You dig? Like, this shit ain't no game. They can't play with me too much. I give them the floor to do that because that serves me no purpose. I got too much shit to worry about, too much shit to do. I'm trying to get to a real bag, a real different type of bag, and I'm trying to help out more than I took.
All right, Nation, there you have it. So he warns them. He says, hey, if he gets for real mad, it's going to be a real problem. So we'll see what happens. I know Cameron have responded to this saying, hey, everybody who you get into it with, unless it's somebody who's got some real love for you, i.e. himself, he always makes up with it. He started to talk about Mano and True Life and started to name some other names and things like that. This whole thing is just getting real ugly. I don't like to see friends go through things like this. I don't like to see group members go through things like this. Me and my homies had some issues like that. Thank God we got all our stuff worked out. But one thing we did not do is go air out all of our laundry on social media, on a podcast, on Instagram or anything like that. There's no need to do all of that. Hey, if you don't mess with me, just don't mess with me. Now we'll eventually have a conversation at some point in time. I'm just not a big fan of airing out personal business and personal stories like that these guys are doing, man. I'm just not a big fan of that. Nation, what do you think about Jim Jones' comments? What do you think about the Jim Jones Cameron beef? Do you ever think we will get a Dipset reunion? What do you think about Mase chiming in? Nation, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.
What up, this is DJ Michael Watts, and when I'm not in the switch house, I'm hanging out with my dog, DJ Last Name Song.
I'll be the rubber band, you'll be the match, I will be the fuse, boom. Let me ball until I fall, destined to be the greatest, yeah, the writing's on the